Peekaboo. Look, he ain't made it on the map. Look. This is why I tell him he wants to get a big 1,000 when he passes. He needs a KTM 390 or something.
It's quick.
I had to go.
We get gone.
I did earlier, I did a little one, but it's too...
How much you pay for that?
It's 550 quid.
You got to message Danny, say come down, let Danny have
Really
one,
one day
because he
long.
wants to buy one. I'm tempted to get one. Now you show me the idea.
It'll flip you over, no problem.
If I'm my shorts, then I will do it.
Ah, I'm an idiot. First test, I didn't have open throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Rajab, hold this for me.
Hold what?
Just hold that there. I had closed throttle. There you go, now we're talking. Look at that, it's flying
Hey
up.
John, see, nothing wrong with the bike, John. You need to relax, John, okay?
There you go. Look, Rover 150.
That's one right here. It sounds like you've got a buggy in there or something.
155.
What's it leaking?
Higher.
What's
High.
it leaking?
Me. 5,
Can
10.
you pedal and leave the throttle on this?
Wait, 50,
I saw that.
55, 60, 65, 70. Yeah,
Is this just had new oil?
155.
You turn on?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm going to take it for the ride.
Someone wrote on that short yesterday, this guy can't even get on his own bike.
Give me a bit of reference, a little nippy, look.
Oh, have you seen the in-betweeners when Jay goes through the shop? He's on a 125, he goes, I can do this, and he goes straight through the door into the shop.
Look. Yeah, much better. Much better than a couple of days ago.
Sponsored by Pepsi Max. His clutch control was shocking like the other day on that.
Huh?
I said your clutch control was terrible last time.
No, because there's the
Put it back for me, Rajab, in there.
Can I take it for?
If you really want.
I want something to film me.
Your mirror's gone. Some guy goes, this guy's legs are too little to get on the bike. Peekaboo. Look, he ain't made it on the map. Look. This is why I tell him he wants to get a big 1,000 when he passes. He needs a KTM 390 or something with his little legs. Come on, Santa's helper. He looks shocked. What's happened? Did you drop it? Did you drop it? You liar. I've got video footage. Park it up. Park it up. You lazy git.
The next day.
Hi everyone. Got a bit of a free day today and not much work to do on the bikes really. I thought it'd be a nice day to do a bit of an update on what we've got and what we're doing. John's Triumph Bonneville it looks a bit sad, but it's not. Running and riding very well. I'm very happy with it. I can't tell you if it's 100%. I'd need a pro to come and tell me. but for me, it starts, it runs. After a couple of minutes, it rides really well, and it will idle for as long as you want it to idle. What's left is round side panels, off center pancake filter so we can get it to fit, and somehow doing the timing or getting someone to do the timing. The CBR is advertised. It's advertised as a running riding project with a year's MOT because of the bits that I haven't done. Now let me just explain what I mean. This bike starts, runs and rides and is safe and it brakes. So let's start with the basics. You can take this bike away and you can use it, but because I didn't do tyres, I didn't do fuel, .4 fluid, I didn't do this, I didn't change the exhaust, because I didn't do them bits, I've advertised it as a running riding MOT project, and I'm happy with that. 1250, no offers, I think that's fine. The CB200, I need to buy a 2 nipple tap for it. It's simple as that really. They're 50 quid, so I just need to wait until I've got the funds to do it, and when it eventually turns up, I'll be looking at handlebars once it's running well, and new exhaust, some sort of new exhaust, because it's close. If you look at its basic shape, side panels are of course off, but it's really not far off what I want. And the Harley is up for sale at 4,250. It's about a grand under any equivalent Harley, and I swear all of them have slightly higher mileage. So 4,250 is the number. I'm not dropping a penny. I am waiting on someone at the moment who's waiting on a payout from an insurance company. He said it could be up to a month. That was about a week ago. I'm not going to bug him. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So CBR has gone. 2 really nice guys turn up. They knew exactly what they were talking about. They know the bikes. And I thoroughly explained. They actually seen the channel as well, so they knew everything that was done to that bike. I explained fully that it needs a lot of cranking in the morning to get it started, but it does start every morning. I gave them the nut to re-engage the waxworks again, and I said, look, you know, get it off, get it cleaned, get it serviced, the waxwork, put it back on, and move on. And he said, yeah, his mate's a mechanic, so his mate's going to do it all. So that's really good. You know, I'm such a thorough seller, I think. I really can't bear anything that I worry about. If I was worried about a tyre, I mean, I talked to him about the tyres. He said they feel fine, but I don't think you'd notice until it was a bit colder or wet. So, you know, you have to be thorough. And I made him pay the ULEZ charge, $12.50 today, because he was driving it away and test rode it. So, you know, you have to do things properly. He was funny about the Harley. He was saying, wow, look at the Harley, but rubbish bikes, blah, 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 blah. Old people bikes is his exact words. And I was like, well, hang on, no, this is the Street Rob, this is a Street Fighter, this is a very different kind of Harley, definitely not an old person's bike. And then I asked him how old he thought I was, and he said, oh, you're over 40. And I was like, well, actually, I'm 37. And he goes, yeah, that's close enough. And he was being light-hearted, he wasn't being rude. But I said to him, go on then, take it out. And the second he heard it and drove it, he changed his mind massively. And I think that's what this bike does. I mean, I remember when I first saw this bike next to a Kawasaki Falcon. I went to see the Falcon. I'm looking at a Street Fighter Harley thinking, oh my God, look at it, it's stunning. Yeah, so I let him have a spin on that, and that's it. That's what this channel and community is all about. You know, I let Rabjab drive every bike I've got, because I think it's really important. He gets to experience every bike there is. If he doesn't play around with it in here, he just does a couple of runs up and down out there, and then he gets to experience it all. Okay, so CBR sold. That leaves me, I need to pay off another bill, so that leaves me $550-ish to get a project, or I can finish off some of the other projects, get the tap for this, get John's filter and stuff like that. So I'm going to balance that. I'm going to get online and see if there is anything out there that I really, really want. And if there is, I may put a bid in. So, yeah, let's get back online and let's see what's going on. See back there, I've got my stand set up and an old bike of John's that's been in the garage for a long time. On my second channel, which is nothing to do with bikes or anything actually, it's more of a kind of ASMR calming channel. I've just done a video of it being cleaned, me cleaning it. Silent, absolute silence. I'll take all the sound off, or I'll just leave the background noises. I might even overlay some calm music. Up until now, I've been doing watches, buying watches, fixing them, selling them on the other channel. And yeah, I don't expect anyone watching this channel to go across there. I really don't, because it's not. It's only the kind of thing you're interested in if you happen to find it and you're interested in. But it's fun at the moment because it doesn't involve payments or monetization. It's whereas this already now starts to feel a bit like a job when it's not. It's a hobby. Only at times. I still absolutely love this.